Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Capricorn. Let's see what's going on, Capricorn. Single Capricorns, what is it you need to know? I see working, building, someone perfecting their craft. Yeah, rinse and repeat. I see a lot of this. This seems to be an energy, and it's why. It's because someone can't stop thinking about you, even when they're at work. Wow. Yeah, we got someone feeling a little insecure. See, all isn't always what it seems, but it's somebody who's working. They're feeling a little insecure. Look at that. This person, I got to tell you, they're trying to figure something out here. They're trying to figure you out. Because this is an emperor. Yeah. So there's a, it's like I say, they're kind of sneaking away a little bit here, but they're trying to figure you out. And this is someone who's definitely wants to make this happen. They're working, they're building. See, they want to do everything here. See, doing things right. But this person's taking a little step back. They felt something was a little off, but now they're seeing this differently. Yeah, they're seeing it different. And this is all about balance and comfort and things being calm. Yeah, look at that. See the sun. This is clarity. This is someone seeing. To me, it's almost like someone seeing you for the first time. Now, I feel they're the ones doing the working, but if you are working and working, like they're trying to figure something out here. They're trying to figure you out. They're determined to win. Yeah, they don't want to give up. I don't know. Maybe what you do makes this person feel a little insecure. But like I say, they want to make something happen. Because after a period of time, this is someone looking back going, this actually makes them happy. I think this is someone seeing you for the first time. There's happiness, joy, there's clarity. Yeah, somebody who's kind and compassionate, someone who cares. You see, this person, they see a lot of this kindness and compassion, but they also see this, how they feel. It's about being calm, very peaceful, so much happiness. Wow. Tell me about the work, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, someone here's juggling, working. Yeah, really working, rinse and repeat, but they can't stop thinking about you. But it's like this should I or shouldn't I? Because they're looking back, they're working really hard. This person doesn't want to give up. This person's not a quitter. So whatever it is they're doing this for you. And there we have the Wheel of Fortune. See, it's all about good luck and timing. They feel fortunate. So this is someone seeing you for the first time. Okay? Or, like I say, it's about starting something. Yeah, this person here, wow. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. See, some of you have kind of felt like giving up, but I'm going to tell you, this person isn't a quitter. Emperors don't quit. When they want something, they go for it. Yeah, see, this is someone here wanting to talk. They want to ask you out. They're going to follow their heart here. Yeah. See, this is all about talking, connecting. And it's like, should I or shouldn't I? Should I ask them out? I would have to say this person's going to be asking you out. Yeah, see the change. This is this person there, and I feel it's just like they're trying to figure this out. They're determined to win. It's like there's something they couldn't put their finger on, but now they see this very, very clearly. And this is about this change, how they feel. See, this is someone who maybe felt something was a little off, but everything's just right. Like it's very calm, it's very peaceful. See, kind and compassionate. This person wants to do something to make you happy. They see you as someone with high vibrational energy. Tell me about Temperance. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, so someone's single, they take care of themselves. But I'm going to tell you, it has to do with somebody who I don't know, like it's like they want to win, so it's like maybe changing their look, but it has to do with what they see. They like what they see. They feel happy. Tell me about this Capricorn. Yeah, see, they see you working. Rinse and repeat, work, work, work. It's probably yourself, but this person's obsessed with you, or you're obsessed with this person, but it is a lot of work. Yeah, see a lot of growth and a lot of abundance here. Yeah, this is very busy times, things speeding up, but it is about talking, communicating. This person's in a hurry. Yeah, I think they're crazy about you. But there's something about you. Yep, there it is. They see you very clearly. Very stable, practical. Someone's very gracious, but kind and compassionate. There's this beautiful harmony. I mean, it's just this very peaceful and calm kind of energy. See, this person sees you as their type. It's someone who probably didn't think you were at some point, but now they see very clearly. Yeah, they want to get this moving here. You can see they're in this hurry up energy. Look at that. They're manifesting what they desire. See, having all the information, the tools, they see you as exactly what they need, what they want, what they desire. Oh my goodness. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, see, look at the judgment and decision. So some of you, it's this sort of out with the old, in with the new. But this has to do with someone who knows they need to step up to the plate. Because why? Because they desire you. You have everything they could ever want, right? But this is about them stepping up to the plate, pre-manifesting, preparing. So this is someone who's been getting prepared. It's telling you to prepare. Okay, I feel like it's telling you to prepare. They see you as loving, nurturing, and caring. Beautiful energy, everything this person wants. But it's about, a lot of this is about them being ready. But it's telling you to prepare, and I feel like, you know, you probably are. This is someone who's always prepared for anything. They need to step up to the plate. And some of you, yes, there is this weighing the pros and the cons, you know. Should I or shouldn't I? And I wouldn't be surprised if some of you have released someone here. Okay, but it is an energy of stepping up to the plate and making a decision. Yeah, see, it's all about harmony between two people. It's about, they see you as just right. It's like perfection to them. Everything's perfect, but it's all about this preparing. Someone who keeps their life very balanced. See, their love life, their work, they keep everything organized, they keep everything together. It's absolute perfection. Look at this, the house, the home. This person, oh my gosh, they want to connect. These cards all landed on my lap. See, they have to lay down the foundation and build a foundation. They see you as someone who's got everything under control. You're just, everything is very balanced. You're very calm, very relaxed. This is what they see, but this is what this person feels about you. This is about change, growth, abundance, a whole new chapter. This person's ready. Like they have to make this happen, because if they see you this way, so will other people. They don't want anyone else to have you, so they need to lay that foundation. They need to reach out. So I do see an invitation coming in. They want to go on a date. They want to talk. They want to spend time with you. They may invite you to their home, but it's really all about the foundation. See, this is all about building. This person, oh my gosh, yeah, look at that energy. See, this person sees, if they see you this way, so will other people. Friends of friends. I wouldn't be surprised they've been talking to people, but like I say, they see this. And if there are people talking about you, they say very positive things. So this person definitely wants to talk. They want to connect. If there is, I feel their biggest issue is if they see you that way, perfection, so will other people. That's why they need to seal the deal. Yeah, you can see they've been patient here, but this is about interest, investing in this situation, hoping this pays off. Some of you too, I feel the things that you're doing too, everything that you do, this person sees as just perfection. Just right too. They need to come in right. That's why I feel they could be changing their look, you know, like yeah, very, very nice. Some of you, there's so much positive energy right now. This is where you want to seize the day and take those opportunities that are presented, because you just never know. Sometimes people feel something's off or someone's not right for them. And then once they kind of take a step back, a little time goes by, they start to see things different. Yeah, this person here is someone who has to do with speaking truth. See, they're manifesting what they desire. They see truth in a situation. They know what they need to do. Now, this is someone who often comes across as a little emotionally unavailable. Why? Because it's an emperor. And if you have multiple opportunities, I wouldn't be surprised. There's a decision that needs to be made, but this person feels confident with this decision. And this is where, like, I feel it's like figuring you out. They're determined to win. They're trying to figure out what to do, how to go about this. Yeah, they're hoping this pays off. I feel they're going to invite you to their home. They might do something for you, but you can see they're wise. They're smart. I feel this is someone who just sees truth in the situation. But it could be even a little confession of some sort here. Tell me about the world, because this is a new chapter. There's a lot of a growth, abundance. There's change. Yeah, this beautiful change coming. This person's just in the energy of pre-manifesting and preparing themselves, getting ready. Tell me about the world. Actually, let me grab a smaller deck here. Tell me about this change. Yeah, see, there's expansion, desire. This person feels maybe you're getting yourself out there. There's opportunity. See, this person sees opportunities. It's about taking the opportunities that are presented. The next time this person has a chance, I'm going to tell you, there's truth and victory. They feel confident with this decision and what they're manifesting. It's all about pre-manifesting and getting prepared. They could even be preparing their home. But see, it's all about talking, connecting. There's a connection. They feel like there's a connection. They're going to speak a truth to you too. Yeah. Something you maybe been waiting for. Some of you been waiting for this, and thinking, oh, maybe they're not interested, But it's really just a little energy of insecurity where they're trying to figure things out because they're so determined to win. And this is why I feel this person, if they are somebody who's kind of snuck away temporarily, it's because they needed to get themselves together. Yeah. Tell me about this 3. See, there's expansion. There's change coming. Yeah. See, it's all about living in the moment, taking a leap of faith. Yeah. They're reflecting on this. See, they're looking at what they're not leaving anything behind. They're looking at what they're gaining. They love this energy. It's all about living in the moment. This is all about spontaneous. So I got to let you know, this person's it's going to be spontaneous. They've thought it through. They're confident with this decision and they're going for it. So I feel it's telling you to prepare. I feel like you're always prepared for everything, Capricorn. Yeah. See, it's all about this living in the moment. So if they don't lock you down, if they don't make a commitment or start to build with you, somebody else is going to come in. This is what I feel. Yeah, because you can see this energy. Someone who's kind, compassionate, someone who cares. And I do feel like you're going to be looking before you leap because you are a Capricorn. But this is about kindness and compassion. See, someone who's open. See, you're just keeping yourself open. And that's why they feel somebody else is going to come in and do this. You do look before you leap. But I tell you, you're definitely not a fool. I can see that. They know it too. You want somebody. I can see you want someone who's smart, intelligent, someone who can talk. They just say it like it is. Straight up communication. So you want it. Just give it to me straight up. Yeah. I like this energy. But this person's, it's all about their own confidence. See, there was a little insecurity or they just couldn't figure you out. They're trying to figure you out because often the Queen of Pentacles comes across as someone who's not necessarily interested, maybe a homebody or haven't been getting out a lot. These are all the things that they're learning here. But I do feel they know they need to step up to the plate. And also this person's too, they are wise, they have experience. It is your decisions. It's your decision in the end, right? So there's nothing controlling here with this person. I love the energy of the Magician with this because it shows they've pre-manifested, prepared. See, this is about communicating. Yeah, they just want to talk. They want to have this, I feel, up close and personal kind of energy. See, it's whether you're actually interested in them. They can't really tell. They can't figure you out. They can't read you. And that's what it is. So the only thing this person can do is invite you out or to their home. They need to seal the deal. They need to connect. This person sees you as theirs. They don't want anyone else to have you. Because this is an energy of someone who protects what they feel is theirs, right? This energy has really been coming out a lot lately. And I feel like it's a shift in energy. And it is about investing in interest, learning about each other, the things you're interested in. I do think it's mutual, I feel, for the most part here. But I definitely feel like you're open, letting them know. You need to just let this person know that you're open and available. They're going to be there in a heartbeat. But it is telling you to prepare, because they are going to all of a sudden just do it. Just go for it. Yeah. Very, very nice. You know, I don't want to drag this out any longer because it's so perfect. I feel all it's going to do is make it complicated. See, and there's the energy. See, just being very calm, patient. This person, it's an energy of feeling at peace. See, feeling at peace. And that's what it is. See, doing things right, too. That's very important to this person. I think this is someone who felt you weren't their type at first. And you could be in that energy, but you actually are. Yeah, you actually are. See, spending time together, doing things with you, just very calm. You know, it's just the things you have in common. Like, this is all about this learning. See, at first, this is someone who just couldn't figure you out. But now they're starting to get it, right? You're just not someone who's into any drama. You like to kind of chill. You might even be a little bit of a homebody. But I definitely see a person who works. And I do see they see you as worker. You know, this rinse and repeat. Somebody who's very focused. A lot of ambition. So there it is. It's all about getting together and spending time together. That's what they need to do. It's all about going down this path. And I'm going to tell you, too, they're kind of building themselves up. Now, if they are talking to people, maybe people you know, they could be telling them, just go for it. Just do it. And it could be yourself in that energy, because the tables turn. You might have people saying, oh, just go for it. Take a little risk. You always look before you leap, though, right? But this person sees you as just nurturing, caring, kind. You're just very calm. Yeah, very calm. Just this beautiful growth here. Yeah, things are really going in your favor here. This person really sees you. They see you. And what they see makes them very happy. See, harmony and balance. Someone who keeps everything organized. They keep their life balanced. Friends and family, people say nice things about you. Yeah, I do see being a little social. Some of you might be a little antisocial at times, but you might connect with this person in a social setting. And this is where I feel they kind of start to take this interest. And I do think there is this aware that you're both interested. They're so hoping this pays off. Take care. Bye for now.